What's up, rats and clowns? Crazy Rat here. In today's video, I want to give you guys like a quick beginner's guide to how to play Killer Clowns because when I went in game to go do the tutorial, it was pretty bad. It was just a text-based tutorial, didn't really help you visualize anything, didn't do much. I thought it was a really bad tutorial. The Texas Chainsaw had the same thing. It was just really bad. So I hope this video can help you guys get started in Killer Clowns, and let's get started. So the first role we're going to talk about is the survivor side of things. So whenever you start in the game, you probably just want to grab a quick item or two, and then since this is a beginner's guide, you're probably going to be new, you don't know where a lot of things are, you would probably want to go to the green marker on your map, which is the meeting point. Once you go to the meeting point, you'll see all four areas of where you can escape, or if the resurrection machine is active, you also see where that is. Also, a side thing to note, there is a blue light in the sky. I'm showing it here on screen now, where you don't need to go to the meeting point to go find the resurrection machine. It's just a bright blue light in the sky that you can just go to, and that's the resurrection machine, and you can resurrect anyone who is dead, not the people that escaped, just to get that clear. So after you get to the meeting point, you know where all the escapes are. You probably just want to go look around and trying to go find items. Go along the where you saw the objectives are, so you can know which one is which. Because whenever you go to the meeting point, they just show up as question marks, meaning you don't know what escape is which. You just know there is an escape option there. So I would just run around the map, find the gas can, find some spark plugs, maybe find a key card, find a key to the bridge. So I think what I'm going to do is really quickly go over what you need to do each escape, and then we're going to talk about the clowns. Actually, before I talk about the escapes, the thing to know about the clowns is you can kill the clowns and they'll be dead for 45 seconds, but what you need is to get their HP down to 0, and then they'll fall over, and then you'll need a sharp object to finish them off. That can either be a revolver, a shotgun, a axe, or a machete, or even well, I don't know what they're called, but like a fire picker, and that, you know what, I'll just show you on screen. And that is considered a sharp object, which will puncture the clown's nose, and they'll be dead for 45 seconds. The thing that I almost forgot to mention is you can actually kill the lackeys by either throwing a throwable at them or using a melee object and have good timing and just hit them before they jump on you. So the first escape we're going to talk about is the bridge escape. So what you need to do is remove the cotton candy, and once you do that, you'll have to go break the fortifications. So you'll need like a melee item, like a wrench, a frying pan, a baseball bat, or even an axe to go and break down the fortifications. Once you do that, you can use a key to open the bridge. And now once the bridge is open, do take note about the maximum of 3 people can escape. And if you want to reach that 3 maximum, you should not run across the bridge. You should probably crawl, or crouch, I mean, if you want to get 3 people to escape. Otherwise, if you run through, you're probably the only one that's going to be out. I only recommend running through if you are literally being chased by a clown. And clowns can also run on the bridge to destroy it faster, so you're going to have to take that into consideration when trying to escape. But if you can uh, crouch through the bridge and not use much durability, I would recommend it. Second escape we're going to talk about is the boat escape. You'll have to remove the cotton candy, put in the fuel with the fuel canister, and find a spark plug. The boat can hold 3 people to escape. The third escape that we're going to talk about is the bunker. Bunker, you'll have to remove the cotton candy, put in the generator fuel, or the same fuel that you use to power the boat, and then a bunker key card. Bunker key card is unique to the bunker, and that's the only thing you're going to use it for. And only 3 people can escape, I believe. The bunker only stays open for 12 seconds, so once you put in that key card, the timer will start for the bunker. And then I think once you put in the fuel for the bunker, I could be wrong, but I think it does make a loud noise. So you don't want to put in the fuel and then come back later, because the clowns will know that you were in the area and trying to do the bunker. So the fourth escape is the portal escape. You'll need 2 spark plugs. I think 3 of them spawn throughout the map because the boat also needs a spark plug, like I said earlier. So once you have the 2 spark plugs in, someone will have to sit there and open the portal. I think 3 or 4 people can escape. So as long as someone is holding the portal open, like 3 people can escape, and then there'll be a little bit of time for the person that was holding the portal to jump in. And then the 5th escape that you can do is the Tenzi Brothers Ice Cream Van escape. This one only happens 30 seconds left in the match. You'll hear the Tenzi Brothers just crash through. You'll see an icon on your map, and you just have to run there and hope that you aren't too far. You can get to the ice cream van. All you just gotta do is walk up and you escape. This is kind of like a last-ditch effort to escape. Otherwise, if that clock reaches 0, you kind of just you die. Another thing I haven't talked about yet is the skill checks whenever you're trying to put in an objective. There's a few different variations of them, but the thing to note that got me the first time is they'll alternate from left click where you need to hit to right click you need to hit. So the last thing I want to touch on is the mini games. So if you happen to die or escape during a match, first off, do not leave the match because you won't get any XP even though you played through the match. But if you do die, you actually have a chance of coming back. If you escaped, there's no coming back. But if the resurrection machine hasn't been used and you're dead, your teammates can bring you back. So you want to play the mini games to get items. So you can play the mini games, get some items, and put it into your loadout for whenever you respawn, or you can give it to a teammate that might be in need of items. The escape players, you can also play this mini games. You can't give it to yourself because there's no way for you to come back, but you can give it to your teammates to hopefully give them a fighting chance. So switching to the clown side of things, when you start a game, you're not gonna see where all the objectives are, unlike other games. You just don't know where the boat is, or just anything. You don't know where anything is other than your generators. So whenever you spawn in, the best thing you can do is go pick up some cocoons lying around the map, or go find a victim. It's a 50-50 whether you'll find someone or not. So if you don't find someone, you can just go around exploring the map, trying to find where the objectives are, try and take a mental note of it. Or you can go look for some cocoons to go and put them on generators. So I guess this is perfect time to talk about the generators and cocoons. You'll just find cocoons scattered around the map, or you can put a survivor in a cocoon, and then you go take the cocoon, hook them up to a generator. What the generator does is, at that generator, it will spawn a lackey. A lackey is there to help you in finding survivors, or you can even give them a cocoon and they'll take it to the closest generator that needs one. And if you do manage to fill up all 16 spots with cocoons, the end game will immediately start. Whatever the timer's at, it will go down to 1 minute, and the game will pretty much end in a minute. It's just a quicker way to get a win. Maybe you have a survivor that's not really playing, they're hiding. You can just do the side objective and get all the cocoons filled, and it'll start the end game for you. So if you do find a survivor, I recommend just straight up killing them instead of putting them in a cocoon. The only time where I would maybe put them in a cocoon is if you are close to achieving the clown populace. Try saying that. By filling up the 16 spaces on the generators. Maybe you're next to a generator, and maybe it's an okay idea to put there, but do take note. I think I said this earlier. The survivors can get out of the cotton candy cocoon thing just by having a sharp object like a machete or a fire axe. So it's probably the best idea just to kill them. If you do come in the situation where you have 2 down survivors in front of you, you can just beat a survivor to death. I had this situation the other day where I decided to do a clowntality and just go in the animation where I'm immortal and kill them, which was the wrong call because the other survivor escaped. So I would just use your primary weapon to go and kill the one survivor and then clowntality the other one. Or if you're a little too late, the other person's dead and you can just go chase down the person that's probably 1 HP because you just downed them. Survivors do pick themselves up after 10 seconds of being on the ground. Or if you do have the 2 survivors on the ground, you can maybe put one in a cocoon, depending on your item. If your item's really good at quickly putting survivors in a cocoon, maybe it's worth it to put a survivor in a cocoon and then try and finish off the other person. You know, there's so many variables that go into it. It's just up to you. Hopefully I put some ideas in your head how to deal with those situations, because I had a situation like that yesterday and I feel like I played it horribly. So a thing I want to touch on with the clowns, I didn't mention it yet, but you get your abilities like a minute in, you get your teleport. I think 3 minutes in, you get your LOL ability, which will regen health, make you faster, and have a damage increase. And then about 5 minutes in, you get your ability, whatever ability you have chose. There's different abilities like the lure, which is very OP. I would recommend the lure ability on the clowns. There's the balloon dog. There's a pizza box. There's a few different abilities, but with the class system, you can have a tracker class with the different stats and the same ability as another person. You don't even need to bring the balloon dog since you are a tracker. It's a little weird. A thing to note is you do actually get your abilities faster the more cocoons you do. It's really not that much of a difference, but it is a noticeable difference of 5 seconds. So if you do hook a cocoon, you will get an ability faster by 5 seconds. That's only when you don't have the ability unlocked yet. You're still in that first 5 minutes of the game. You need to get the cocoons. You'll get your LOL 5 seconds faster. You'll get your ability 5 seconds faster. It's just a little thing to know. So that's the end of the video, guys. I hope this helped. The tutorial was really bad. I felt like I needed to make a video to replace the tutorial, so if I did do that, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. It'd be great. I also do stream on Twitch, link in the description, and peace.